Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online valuation services for mediation and litigation based in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we'll be discussing divorce, prenups, and parenting plans with Calina Costa Plotky. She's a family law attorney in Atlanta, Georgia with KF Law, LLC. She concentrates primarily on family law, which would include divorce or child custody, child support, modification of maintenance, alimony, prenuptial agreements, and the list goes on. A lot of times people are going to say, well, my spouse is really just a horrible person, and so they shouldn't have custody of the kids. I'm the better parent, this and that. Or sometimes they cheated on me or they decided to leave, like all of these reasons. But what are some of the real factors that go into determining like how custody is handled in a divorce in Georgia?
So I like to tell my clients, usually when you're married, there's a primary parent and there's a secondary parent. Well, let's just admit it. One person goes to the doctors, one person does the teacher conferences and things like that. Usually the court's going to look at that. I can't tell you how many times I've asked the non-primary parent from the marriage who the doctor is of the child, who the teacher is of the child, and they have no idea. And that's because they didn't take on that role, but they want to step up and take on that role now to be the primary parent, usually out of spite or because they don't want to pay as much child support. But it always falls back into the best interest standard for the child, which one of the factors is if you can co-parent with the other parent, if you can communicate, if you can do what's best for the child, because there are two parents, whether one's primary and whether one's secondary, you're still going to need to make discussions. You're going to have good faith efforts before having big medical changes, religion changes, and school changes. And so the court looks at that. They look at who has been the primary parent in the past. And, if the kids are old enough, they'll ask the kids and they'll talk to the kids here in the state of Georgia too.